Newcastle United finally won their first game of the Premier League season on Saturday afternoon at St James's Park with a 1-0 win over Wolverhampton Wanderers, courtesy of a debut strike from German forward Nick Woltemade, who recently arrived from Stuttgart. It was Wolves, though, who had started the game in more dynamic fashion, and they almost went ahead within the first 10 seconds of the match, forcing Nick Pope into a good save. They then had another chance from the resulting corner, but when they didn't score within that first period of the game, it allowed Newcastle to grow in confidence. And ultimately, the goal came in the 29th minute when Jacob Murphy's cross into the box was met by the head of Woltemade, who put the ball into the back of the net. Newcastle then had chances to extend their lead, in particular from Sandro Tonali, whose shot on the stroke of half-time struck the upright. Tonali himself was well praised following the full-time whistle for his performance during the game, and although Wolves did have some pressure towards the end of the 90 minutes, Newcastle ultimately held firm to claim their first 3 points of the season ahead of the Champions League getting underway. As for Sunderland, well, they picked up a useful point away from home against Crystal Palace and were indebted to their keeper Robin Roofs for the saves that he made during the game to keep the score at 0-0, and was well praised by Regis Lebris.
I think we need players at that level in the Premier League, otherwise we won't exist. So for me, it's not a surprise. I'm really pleased and happy with his performance, of course, but not surprised. And I'm sure that he will have other performances like that. Thanks to the team, because to make these saves, you need defenders, you need the block, you need to make it hard for the opponent. And when you are a goalkeeper, you have to make the final save. I think we prepared this game properly, and the picture was the picture expected during the week, and we played a good first half, dominating the ball, but it's not enough. We have to create chances.